when they moved out, they were making something like $500 or $600 million a year in revenue. When we started our company, when I started this company, the first office that I had, did you ever go to that one?
I've been to it.
Okay.
Oh, is it the
Craigslist?
Craigslist one.
So
yes,
the first office I had, we didn't have a lot of money, and I moved. I started. Me and Sieva, my friend, we co-leased an office in the Inner Sunset, which is a non-popular neighborhood in San Francisco, but it's lovely.
And it just looked like an apartment.
It was a house that was zoned mixed use, and when we went to visit it, there was a sign that said Craigslist, 1996 to 2000 and whenever we moved in, 15 or 16 or 17, I forget. My portion of the rent was $500, which was a lot of money at the time, and because we had just started the business, we only were making 30 grand a month. And we move in, and there was a desk still in one of the rooms, and this was like it wasn't a shitty apartment, but it kind of was a shitty apartment.
Yeah.
It was a 3-bedroom apartment, less than 1,000 square feet, and I move in, and Craig from Craigslist, Craig Newark, he actually left his desk there, and his desk was a kitchen table. That was his desk, but it was too heavy to move, and so he just kept it there, so that's what I used. And the landlord, I came in, his name was Emmanuel, I believe. He came in, and I was like, hey, so Craigslist was here? He's like, yeah, Craig he lived down the street in Cold Valley. He started the company here from 96 up until recently. I go, oh, what was that like? He's like, yeah, they were kind of like little celebrities in the neighborhood. Everyone knew about them. And at the time, when they moved out, they were making something like $500 or $600 million a year in revenue. And this whole apartment, my half of the rent was $500. Sieva's was like $2,000, so we paid $2,500. And it could only seat at most 12 people probably. And
yes,
that was the Craigslist team. And I go, well, what were they like? He's like, well, they were cool. Craig told everyone if he introduced, like if I talked to me and I'd be like, Craig, what's your job here? He wouldn't say he owns it, but that he's the founder. He would say, I do customer service for Craigslist.
Nice.
And he said they were so cheap and frugal that in the lease, it said something like Emmanuel had to give them toilet paper each month. And every once in a while, he would forget or not bring it on time, and they wouldn't pay the rent until they got the toilet paper.
Yeah, if you just close your eyes and imagine the Craigslist website, and then start to imagine an apartment or a house, it looked like that. It looked like the UI of the site.
Yeah, and if you Google Craigslist Office, you'll see photos of it. They had a big sign on it. It was great.
And did you ever meet him?
Yeah, so I emailed him, Craig, and we talked back and forth. We talked on the phone a little bit, and I was like, hey, can you come and take a picture with me at the office? And he never made it over, but we did talk, and we correspond every once in a while. It was awesome. And a lot of people don't know how Craigslist makes money. They make money only from
jobs,
apartments, and cars, all in certain markets.
Yeah.
And they make
everything else free.
They make like $500 or $600 million a year that way. And they've never bought a company. They only employ, at this point, probably 30 people. So it must be one of the most profitable companies in the world.
Right.